Hey everyone, so today we are going to be cash stuffing. So this is actually my paycheck from 2 Fridays ago when we were on our cruise, and then my husband's paycheck, which I will get into that whole mess. But basically his paycheck was not as much as we thought because it was shorted due to whoever at his business is supposed to enter the PTO payroll did not do his. So, yeah. Anyway, let's actually count our money first. And I have my calculator here to make it easier. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700 in hundreds, 51, 52, 5300 in 50s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. In 20s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 130 in tens, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 1, 5, 10, 20, 30. Oop, I just totally messed that up. Hold on. One more time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Put that there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So then 125 in fives. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and $17 in ones, plus 17. We are starting with $1,872. So my husband did talk to his boss and let him know that 40 hours of PTO were missing from his check. So his check was actually only 700. And so they are going to expedite a check for him. So we should have it by the end of the week. So I will cash stuff that with my paycheck that I get on Friday. So let's start. Where do I want to start? Let's start in the car binder. I do have my planner over here to the side because I already have everything planned out for where I want it to go. And we have also already pulled out money for our holiday savings challenges and also Christmas. So let's see, Chewy, which is our GMC, I'm still paying for it, but I pay it through my stepdad, is going to get $225. This will be the October payment, and I will put 25 from my next check in there to complete it. So it's $450 a month. And that now has 425. And then Trixie is actually our new car. So my car payments will be about $340 a month for this car. So we're just going to put in 180. So 120, 40, 60, 80. So now it has 180 going into there, and I don't owe this until October 18th is my first payment, and then it will be the 18th of every month. And I am hoping to get this one paid off early so that we don't have to pay all the interest, even though we did get a good interest rate. So insurance, I'm actually going to put back the 50 and do 200. Our insurance will be increasing. I'm not completely sure how much I need to call still, but I haven't received the registration, so I can't get it registered yet for it to be insured, which I don't know if you have to get it registered before you get it insured, but I'm waiting for the paperwork to come in the mail to register it. So speaking of registration, we are going to put some in there because we will have to pay when we register it in October. So I am going to put 200 into there. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, and 80. I'm also not 100% sure how much it will be to register it, but for our GMC, it's like $350, but it was like 400 and some the first time that we had to register it. So we'll just see. I'm just going to save up as much as I can, and then I can always pull from buffer if I need to. So fuel, gas is getting 25, so 25. So now gas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, and 10. Oh, I counted that wrong. My brain is working faster than my mouth today, or I guess my mouth is moving faster than my brain. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 25, and 30. 130. Thankfully, our new car that we just got gets actually really good gas mileage, and our Terrain, our GMC, doesn't get too bad of gas mileage for being like a bigger SUV, like a mid-size SUV. So rideshare, we are going to put $30 in. So 20, didn't mean to take 2, and 30. Now rideshare has 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80. I am going to keep those 10s in there. I'm not going to condense it because usually we do $30 into rideshare at a time. Like if we're going out drinking, which we won't be this week, but because we drink on the cruise. So we're taking a couple weeks off from going out, except for tomorrow is my mom's birthday. So we are going to take her out, but we're not going to drink. So let's see, car wash is just $20. So now in car wash we have 20, 30. So I already have saved money for my mom's birthday and our holiday binder, and I'm going to buy her some flowers and a gift card for her birthday tomorrow. So let's see, accessories is just getting 10. So I'm actually going to put back this 10, grab me a 20. So now in car accessories, we have 20, 45. Okay, and then let's see, warranty, no, but brakes is going to get 20. So now brakes has 50, 70, and $90. Once this reaches 100, I'm going to put it in the car maintenance bucket, I guess, in Ally for my high yield savings, because we don't need brakes yet, but eventually it will happen. And then tires as well once this one reaches 100. So we have 50, and 70, which our Terrain is an all-wheel drive vehicle. And so if you've ever owned an all-wheel drive, you know that you have to replace all 4 tires at the same time. Because if you don't, then it can destroy your all-wheel drive on your vehicle, because the wear won't be good. Like the wear on the tires will be different on each tire. So that's not good for the all-wheel drive. Okay, let's do home next. Home funds, HOA payment is getting its usual $150. So $50, $150. Now in HOA payment, we have $100, $200, $300, $50, $450, $501. So it will be $351 the first of the month. It usually comes out like the 3rd, but it comes out of my checking. So I just deposit it on the 1st of every month. And then Boobies, which is my kitty, he's going to get $40, which next week his, his Chewy order comes out. So I will have to be pulling some of this. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, and 2. So you will see me stuff that into my wallet. In my next video, actually, I will be stuffing my wallet tonight. And then next Sunday, when I pull the money back out that I've spent, that will go back to the bank. So let's see. In groceries, we're going to do 80. So 50, 70, and 80. Okay, so now in groceries, we have 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, and 70. I may actually, let me just do one thing. I actually want to trade, because I usually put $80 a week. So it would actually be helpful if I could trade those 250s for this 100 and do it that way. So let me make sure that this still has, yes, $501. And that will just help me to be able to do my wallet. Let's actually trade these out as well for a 20. And now we have 50, 50 to 20, 40, 60, 70. So 270 in groceries. I have not had to buy groceries for like over 2 weeks. I think exactly 2 weeks because we have been on vacation. So I will be going to the grocery store next week because my fridge is pretty empty and I've just been eating like soups from my cabinet for work. That's the last 2 days that I've worked. So that's okay though. So Sam's Club, we are putting, where is it? 25. Let's take a 50. So now in Sam's Club, we have 150, and I actually need to rename this because instead of renewing our Sam's Club membership, we actually got Costco. So I do need to make a new little label for that, a front label. Okay, toiletries is getting skipped. Household is getting skipped as well. We're going to come back to cleaning, which is, I believe, getting $20. Yes. So now in cleaning supplies, we have 20 and 40. I don't really see us needing much cleaning supplies soon because I kind of stocked up on Sam's Club at Sam's Club before our membership expired. Just fix that. Oh, I did not do, I skipped Comfy Home and I did renovations instead. So let's go back to renovations. And I just put $10 in here. So now in renovations, it has 50 and 60. And then decor as well is getting 10. Now in decor has 20, 30. And patio is also getting $10. So it will now have 30 also. 20, 30 into patio, which is like our backyard in our condo. We have like a little patio area, and I always have to buy a weed killer for back there. So 50 and a 10. I'm adding 10 to safety, which is for the new bigger safe that I want. So 60 in there now, because I have a small one, like a small locking box type of safe, but fitting all of these in there has been a bit of a struggle. So I'd like a little bit bigger one would be nice. We can go into Bill's binder next. And work lunch is going to get 25. This has quite a bit of money in it because we have not used it since my husband has not been working since we've been on vacation. But we are adding 25 in. We will now have 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 105. That is quite a little bit. It will last him a while. He usually only uses like $25 max a week. So. Date nights is going to get 200. So we have 100 with those, and then we will do 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's see here. $100, $200, $300, $50, $400, $20, $40, $60, $80, $500, $20, $40, $60, $70, $85, $95, $600 in date nights. So that's really good. And we're going to go play pickleball with my mom as well for her birthday tomorrow with my mom and my stepdad. So we'll use some of that. And then we're also going to the movies on Tuesday. And so we'll use some then. So this will get 75 for cell phone. I just paid my cell phone bill, so that's why this is empty. 20, 40, 60, 75. Okay. YouTube is skipped. Gym membership. So I had my annual fee, which I could not remember when my annual fee was supposed to come out. It's getting $18 right now. But I could not remember when that was scheduled to come out. Well, it came out when we were on the cruise. It's once a year. It's an annual fee that my gym membership does. So I had to use some of what I had saved up for next month's payment for that. So we're making up some of that. So yeah, let's keep it the way it is. 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So $29 in there now. And then I will put some more in there to complete that payment for next month when I get paid on Friday. So this is actually my paycheck from 2 Fridays ago when we were on the cruise. So that one is skipped. This one is skipped. And then interest payment is skipped. Personal. And then we're going to go back to debt payment here. So we have one more Klarna. It may be 2 more, but one of them is in October. The last one's in October. But we have a payment coming up on the 28th, and it is $34. So, oh, one more. There we are. So $34 going into there, and then that will basically get pulled out and put into the wallet. Okay, I don't think I need anything back here, no. Okay, let's do emergency binder next. So health is just going to get $10. So I don't put a lot of my paycheck into health, so I will put more in here when we get the rest of my husband's paycheck. But the reason I don't put so much into health from my paycheck is because my work actually does an HSA. So I put money from my paychecks directly into my HSA account, and then I just use that for like doctor visits and things like that. So car maintenance is getting, let me look, 10 as well. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, woohoo, in the car maintenance. Our cars are both fairly newer, but we did have to buy a battery for the Terrain RGMC not that long ago. So they didn't put a great battery in it. Like when my stepdad bought it, it didn't have like a great battery in it. So 20 in dental now, because it had 10, we added 10. So you just never know. Even if you have a newer car, you should really save up still for car maintenance, because you never know. So vision is also getting $10. So put back in a 10. We'll grab that 20. So now it has 40. And I don't anticipate needing glasses or contacts anytime soon. But it's just good to be prepared. So prescription is going to get 10, 15, which I will keep this one in smaller increments. So 10, 15, 20. Come on, there we are. Come on back to home deductible, which is kind of just like general home maintenance, or like, our deductible for our home insurance, basically, is what I'm trying to save up enough for. So just in case, 20, 30, just in case anything happened, like our house flooded, or, anything can happen. So I realized that I never count like the placeholders that are in these. I don't know if you guys want me to count the placeholders with the actual cash that I put in. Let me know in the comments, because I can absolutely do that. So travel insurance, we're going to put back that 10 and grab a 20. We don't have another trip planned, like a big trip, for like 6 months. So I skipped that, which I don't really ever do, but that's okay. And I didn't put anything into buffer either. My husband's paycheck, I'll put a little bit into that. But it does have $100 in there, so I'm not too worried about it. But my cat is a little bit older. He's 15, so you just never know when things can take a turn. So, okay, let's get back here into liquor. And we're going to put 20 into liquor. And I think I mentioned in a different video that this will be used in Vegas. So $50, $70, $80, and $90 in liquor. So typically when we're in Vegas, we like to rent like a really nice hotel the first night, which we're staying at the Venetian, which is very nice. And then we'll go to the Walgreens that's right there. There's like a Walgreens within walking distance, and we'll buy a bottle for the hotel room, and we'll hang out and play like drinking games on our phone, and just talk and enjoy time together, and then go to dinner and just kind of hang out in the room mostly the first night. So electronics is getting $12. So 1, 2, 10 makes 12. So in electronics, we now have 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. And we'll be going to Vegas in October. So our anniversary is in October. It's October 15th. And so we're going to be there for our anniversary. All right, let's see. Where are we going back to now? Laminator. Laminator, let me look at my sheet here. $14. So 1, 2, oh geez, what the heck? 3, 4, 10 makes 14. So now in laminator we have 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 40. So we're getting pretty close. I have not decided which one I want yet because I don't know which one would be best. So I would ideally love to laminate like all my little, I don't know what you call these, but I call them like labels. So I would like to laminate all my little title labels and just like some savings challenges maybe would be nice, like the ones that I really love and I want to reuse. This one's getting 25. This is our work fund. So if you have a laminator or experience with a laminator, let me know which one is the best. So 20, 40, 60, 75, 80. But most of them are around like $50. So we're almost there. So investments is going to get $10 and just do 10. So now investments has 50, 60, 50, 65, 70 into investments. Okay, we're going to skip family fun and bonus date. Do concerts, $10. So 10, 20, 5, 6, and 7. I don't know what is all over this envelope, but it looks like it's pen. Okay, well, that's okay. Gambling, which will be used in Vegas as well, is going to get $28. So 10, 20, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now gambling has 100, 10, 25, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let me actually switch that out for another 5. If I could grab the bills, please, fingers work. 100, 10, 25, 35, 40. I realized I counted that really weird before, so 140 in gambling. And back to our Vegas fund. I don't think any of these are being funded. No. All right. Vegas fund is getting $33. And it looks like I left myself a whole bunch of 5s, but that's okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 2, 3. When I get that next paycheck, I'll have to pull out more hundreds so that I can kind of condense, because some of mine have like multiple 50s and things in them, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So let's add in the 33 here. Okay. Now we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 95, 305, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20? Is that right? Hold on. Let me condense this a little bit more. My counting skills tonight are not great. So 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 320 in the Vegas trip. And we did not spend, so I had saved 2,200 for our vacation. We ended up spending 1,400, which I did film a video breaking down kind of where we spent all that money. So it was right around 1450 that we spent. So that extra 500 or so that we have left over, or I guess it would be 700 because we saved 2,200. We spent 1450, so it would be 650 that we had left over. We're planning on bringing to Vegas. So we have to pay for let me find my beauty binder because that's the last one we have to do. We have to pay for hotel fees. So when you get there, there's always resort fees for the hotels. So we have to pay for that. Hair is getting $20. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then also, of course, like food. When we're there, we'll have to pay for food. So that will help in that aspect. We've already paid for the flight, and the hotel room itself was free. We got like a comped room. So nails, waxing, facials is getting 10. Now facials has, come here, 10, 15, and 20. And then we may or may not see a show. We've seen a lot of like the bigger shows in Vegas, but there's some small ones that we have not seen yet. So we might see a show at the Miracle Mile shop. It's at Planet Hollywood. It's at the Planet Hollywood Resort. It's called the Miracle Mile shop. So it's like a big mall. And they, okay, Tattoo was supposed to get some. I knew I was skipping something. Okay. So they have like little shows there. So 5, 10, 15, 16 into tattoos. So now tattoos has $116. I feel like I messed up somewhere. Give me just a moment to look over and see where I screwed up. That is very interesting. Somehow I have $12 left, and I should not. And I looked over my planner, and I cannot figure out where these $12 belong. So what I'm going to do with them is I'm just going to stick them into the buffer. I was tempted to just finish what I needed for my gym membership with it, but I think I'm going to wait because I may find out later where I was supposed to put this money. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it in the back of my emergency folder into buffer. And so we're putting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. into this buffer, and then if I find, it has 20 in there now, so it has 32 now. If I figure out where it was supposed to go, then I will move it where it needs to be. If I don't, then we have a little extra buffer, so no problem there. Well, that was the whole cash stuffing. So my next video will be our wallet stuffing, so stay tuned for that one. And thank you so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and stay lucky. Bye-bye.